Okay, guys. So I have reached a resolution with my ISP. All right, let me share this. So for a little bit of time, I was on two ISPs, and then I later found out that ironically, they're both owned by one corporation. So actually, when I found that out, it made things a lot easier. To me, it's a lot easier because like the last thing you want to do is double bill a customer, like put the customer on your books for it looks worse, right? It looks worse. If you got one customer down twice, it looks even worse. So that's what I was thinking, right? So for a while, I was on two ISPs, internet service provider. They were both sending me bills on a monthly basis, $30 and $30, $30, $30. As soon as I got a bill for one, I got a bill for the other, but I was only on one network. So when I found out that they were owned by one company, I felt a lot better because you cannot do that. That is outright fraud. You know, it looks even worse, right? Now that they're owned by one company, it looks even worse accounting wise. But what I did, and it's very productive process, is like they say if you so you gotta do it properly. First, you got to deal with customer service, right? And then if you have no other recourse, right, um, then you can take your case to the government. And in order to do that, it's right on the bill how you can contact the government. It's right on your bill. It's at the bottom. So once you contact the government, um, they're supposed to contact the company. But these things don't happen sort of like at the counter. When we walk up to a service counter, we think it'll happen right away. If you do it by email or phone or something, like sort of like at distance, it takes, everything sort of like takes 24 hours, 48 hours to happen. So that's where it can cause a lot of anxiety because let's say, so ultimately, my complaint reached like sort of like the head office, and they said, "Oh, we'll take care of it for you." And then so this is what I'm talking about. The next day, the subsidiary sent me a new bill. So I said, "Wait, I just talked to like the head office yesterday, like last night." But these types of things, like I said, don't happen in real time. So there's a lag in timing, right? So that's what can cause a lot of anxiety. But once you have it like a paper trail or a phone record or something that you've spoken to like someone with the authority to correct the issue, then you can just sort of like rest easy that these things will get straightened out, you know. But at the same time, these major corporations got like a lot on their, like they're also fighting their rivals and their competition. They have a lot of complaints against them. Like every day, corporations have a lot of complaints. But what I'm saying is the sort of like the workflow, you know, doesn't happen in real time. So this person said, this higher up person with the authority said they'll take care of it for me. And then the next day, the little ISP in my area kept sent me another bill. I said, wait a minute, whoa. So I just emailed him back. I said, just to make sure, like we had this conversation, the previous night. So, and today I just received another bill. So I'm just saying it to you for the record, but I'm sure you're like, you know, you'll take care of it, like you said. So that's how things pan out. So one, you might be dealing with the national office about a local issue, and then if they agree to some kind of like how to deal with your problem, and you agree, it takes time. Meanwhile, at the local level, they'll keep on sending you bills. So, but I say I wouldn't worry about it. I wouldn't worry about it because it's just like it has to filter all the way down from the national level to the local level. So that's my ISP, and I think it's a very worthwhile process. And I don't feel bad. It's like, you know, some people might think the government are dealing with big issues. I don't feel bad about that because this that government office was created for like these types of like consumer between the consumer and the company. So like, it's not like the company loses their license or it's not like they have to pay me damages or anything. It's just it's just like, just some billing thing that'll get fixed. It's no big deal actually. But it's worth doing or else you'll be forking over and then just sort of like letting this resentment grow. So if my ISP thing is fixed. Kind of like my credit score, it takes time. It's not like walking up to the cash counter and getting your business done. It takes time. Over the phone, they write letters to one another. Everything takes time. But as soon as if you get official word that it will be done, it'll be done. And then even if it falls through the cracks, at least you got a record. So there you go. That's easy peasy. And then I'm still waiting on my credit score update. That's also easy peasy. What do you expect, right? From the national level, local level, what do you expect? People, only people. So today's Friday. I'll start sharing after 5 p.m. I just had lunch. I feel like taking it easy for a little bit. I think I deserve this rest. I worked so hard. I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.